We arrived at Pablo Escobar's house, and it was ludicrous. Shit is out of control.
Bullshit fucking Disneyland.
Yeah. It's called a Parque Tematico now, or a theme park. Some organization didn't know what to do with all of his giant animals, so they kind of turned it into a zoo, Disney-like water park, complete with dinosaurs screaming.
Yeah, but we really wanted to see the Pablo Escobar Museum and learn more about him and his life and see some hippos. So we paid the ridiculous entrance fee so that we could go splash around in the water park with a bunch of families that had no idea that they were at a drug dealer's house.
Yeah, even the brochure does not even mention Pablo Escobar's name. We didn't realize that. We thought it was going to be a little bit over the top, but it was absurd.
They have his airplane that he used for drug smuggling out front, but it's painted with black and white stripes like a zebra. The place was really shitty. It had zero transportation, so it was a good thing we had our bikes, and it was a good thing we had dual sport bikes because the road was rocky and muddy and really shitty.
Yeah. After winding around past the animals, the dinosaurs screaming, the water park, we finally arrived at the very end of the road, which was Pablo Escobar's ranch, and his house was a complete disaster. The roof was missing because people had ransacked the house immediately after his death looking for drugs or money or whatever they thought might be there. The pool was in complete disrepair, it's full of algae and the water was gone.
There's a big military helicopter over there, and we asked the guy about it. He said it was a symbol of peace.
Yeah, the security guard, we parked our bikes and he's like, oh yeah, that's a symbol of peace. When we questioned him about it, he insisted that it meant it was peaceful. I beg to differ. Yeah. Fucking flowers. As soon as we got to Pablo Escobar's house, the house is full of pictures and descriptions of Pablo Escobar's life. And the first one you see says the triumph of the state.
Basically the entire museum is devoted to how the state triumphed over Pablo Escobar and how he was a horrible, horrible murderer, which is mostly true. He killed a lot of people, but he also built some churches and schools and parks and helped a lot of poor people and built houses for them and made a lot of good programs for them. So some people say that he did some good things. Most people say he was a horrible murderer that made life really horrible in Colombia.
Pablo Escobar collected really expensive cars, and one day a rival gang burnt them all, and he kept them at his house because dude's crazy.
He also shot one full of bullet holes because he liked how it made it look like a gangster car.
Yeah, it made him think of Al Capone. Thought that was cool.
Mostly he had all of the giant animals to entertain him and his family and all the rich and famous people that came to his house, but also he would use the poop from the lions to hide drugs because it scared the drug dogs away. Supposedly.
Yeah, our mechanic told us that.
It's probably true.
It might be true.
Mechanic. Matthias also met a trucker that used to work for him.
Yeah, riddled with bullet holes.